That girl that's staring at me unsatisfied is Shion. She's gonna be my stepsister. Apparently, she's 6 years younger than me and just started working this year. She's cute, but she seems difficult to get along with.
Shion, what are you upset about? I don't like it. You said it was fine if your mom remarried. That's not what I mean. Why do I have to live with you? That's why I'm upset. You can't live alone yet. I can't too. You haven't done your own laundry or cooked for yourself. What? Don't tell people that. It's embarrassing.
I see. You haven't cooked at all? What about cooking at school?
Excuse me?
Huh?
I'll have you know, I can cook. I just choose not to cook.
I see.
Huh? Pretty sure you can't cook. Mom! Please stop! I can't cook!
I hear you. I can kind of read between the lines. You can't cook.
Huh?
For some reason, Shion kept glaring at me afterwards, and then life began as step-siblings. Oh, good morning, Shion. She has been ignoring me like this pretty much the whole time. I think it's kind of cute that she has a sound effect for ignoring me. We were spending our day-to-day kind of awkward like this when...
Nice to meet you. I'm Shion Kito.
What's wrong, Mrs. Kito? You're always so cool. Are you nervous?
I'm okay.
You could tell from a mile away that she was nervous. We had gathered new members for a new project that we were going to start on, but I didn't expect Shion to be here. I knew based off the paperwork, but... I'm sorry, she seems to be nervous. She's usually pretty solid, but... it's alright. This kind of thing can throw people off sometimes. I don't mind too much, so let's just go ahead and get started. This is supposed to be a place where I can gauge how well the person can communicate, but I already know the kind of person she is. Thank you. Relax, Miss Kito. Just take some deep breaths. If you are able to take part in the project, it will be of great benefit to you and our company.
Yes, sir.
I can hear you. You're giving her unnecessary pressure. I wanted to say something, but I also didn't want to seem overbearing. I was going to ask about your experience, but I guess this is your first time working in the real world? That's correct. She did study programming throughout college, and we taught her in-house, so it shouldn't be a problem. I see. Our company makes use of several different coding languages. Would you be interested in learning some of the codes that you may not have experience with?
Yes, sir. I would like to increase my knowledge as a programmer.
I see. Most of coding is all very similar, so you shouldn't have a problem there. We will make sure you have extra time to work if you need to tackle something in a new language. We understand you're new, so please take this as a learning opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Does that mean... I will talk to you about the details without Mrs. Kito, but yes, it looks good. Thank you so much. We have the same last name, so hopefully there's some kind of connection between you two. Yeah. Looking forward to working with you. It's a pretty rare last name, but I guess he didn't figure out that we were step-siblings. I mean, I can't blame him considering we look completely different. She changed her last name after she joined the company, so I would have expected him to be more suspicious, but... I went back to my company after the meeting was over.
Mr. Nagisa?
The night after the interview, Shion started talking to me.
I didn't know you worked for such a large company.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think I'd see you at the interview.
Not exactly a pleasant surprise.
Did the sales guy say something about the interview? He definitely scolded me. He said if I did what I did during today's interview, I'll be dropped in a heartbeat. I have to ask, did you think positively about our interview because I'm your stepsister? I see, so that's what she wanted to ask about. That had nothing to do with my judgment.
Really?
Yeah, I've been around that company before and it wasn't that difficult of a task, so it was more than enough with a newbie. I wanted to make sure that the person was motivated, but I felt okay with you.
But...
Don't worry about the little things, just do great things at work, okay? Sorry we'll end up having to work together, though.
No, thank you. I'm Shion Kito. Pleasure to meet you all.
Shion greeted everyone on the team when she started on the project. She seemed less tense, so I felt more comfortable letting her work. She's new at this, so please help her out if she needs it.
Okay, my name is Hana Higurashi. Let's get along, Shion. Shion, you have the same last name as Mr. Kito. I have to call you by your first name. Oh, does that mean I need to call Mr. Kito Nagisa too?
Yeah, no, you can call me Mr. Kito and call her Shion.
Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Shion isn't good with our people, so she looks troubled. I hope they get along. She introduced herself to people around the office. Everyone noticed I had the same last name, but no one asked about it. The only person that would bring it up like that would be Miss Higurashi. So, this is the new members' documents. Let me know if you don't know how to do something.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck. I returned to my desk after assigning her work.
Can I help you? Are you related to Mr. Kito? Why? Because you have the same last name? And he always talks to business to people at other companies. Even when they're younger, but with you, he's very casual. I see. We have the same last name, but we aren't related. I see. That's too bad. What is? If you were his relative, I would have been nice to you to try to show up my kindness to Mr. Kito. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, don't worry about it. Besides, I'll be nice to you either way. If there's something you need help with, don't hesitate to ask. I see. Thank you. You're welcome.
I guess they're getting along. Higurashi was a bright and kind girl. She may have better luck getting along with Shion by not talking so much, though. I decided to just let things go and see where it went.
Shion, how about lunch together? No, ma'am. I like to eat alone. Oh, come on, don't be like that. How about you, Mr. Kito? What?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, why not?
You know what? Rain check. Another day.
Why?
I think you should have some girl time. I can feel the threat from Shion behind you. Higurashi went somewhere with Shion afterwards. It looks like Shion would be able to get along with everyone and do work well, but...
Shion, you're staying late again? Yes, ma'am. You've been working late every day now for the past few days. You should say something if your schedule is too busy. I'm okay. I can do work on my own.
I don't know if she's okay. She's pretty behind schedule, to be honest. She is apparently too straight-edged and not very efficient. I can change the schedule a little bit, but there was a little time left to submit, so it wasn't an issue to adjust the schedule, even if we were behind. It was better than working late every day. But if she's going to work as a system engineer from now on, she should know that first. Realistically, I would have intervened, but because she's my stepsister, I left her alone. 2 weeks later...
Mr. Kito, we're not going to make the deadline at this rate!
Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen.
This isn't a laughing matter!
I know, relax. Let's go talk to Miss Kito. Miss Kito, why didn't you say something? It was pretty clear you were behind.
I figured that if I worked late, I could catch up.
No, you were getting further and further behind every day. I think you just found it difficult to say that you were behind. You understand, right? You're causing other people problems.
I'm sorry.
What are you going to do about it?
I'll work late.
Okay. This is where you ask me for help.
Huh?
I admire your work ethic, trying to finish the job you started, but that doesn't fix the problem, right? You still won't make it on time. That's not taking responsibility, that's ignoring reality. You need to just ask me and I can help split the work between other workers.
But then I cause trouble to them.
What are you talking about? Not meeting the deadline is the worst thing you can do.
Oh. Mr. Kito, your smile looks super fake. So, what do you want to do? I don't mind jumping in for some help. I don't think I can do it alone, though.
Oh, don't worry about it. I got it.
Huh?
I knew it would make it, so I left it alone on purpose.
I see.
We have to make the deadline, so I would have made a move sooner if I thought we were seriously in trouble.
I knew it. I'm not sure if you're really nice or really mean.
Anyway, I'll take over from here. I took Shion's task and went back to my desk.
Wow, he's finishing off the system without looking up any of the code. Right? He was called Distinguisher Kito for good reason. What is that? He kept putting out fires from the troublesome projects, and so he was called that to respect his coding skills.
I get a little shy when I hear that name, but...
Mr. Kito is actually pretty famous when it comes to this field. He's dealt with a lot of companies and a lot of projects. They spread the rumors.
I don't know why people spread so many rumors. I'm just a regular programmer.
There are many people who can code as fast as you code, and as many languages as you without looking it up. I mean, that's why everyone wants to work under you. If you work, you don't have to worry about any problems. He's also becoming known as a great mentor.
I'm glad that you're saying great things about me, but can you go back to work, please? I wouldn't mind if you're working hard, but I won't deal with someone who's not going to make it on time for playing around.
Oh, sorry. I'm going back now.
You're a great worker, but sometimes you talk too long.
I'm sorry. Please don't abandon me.
I'm not going to abandon you.
This is what the worker was talking about, how this would be a great experience. It's not that I would get to take part in a large company's project. It's that I would be able to work under Nagisa and learn a lot. And he keeps just finishing line after line of code. I don't even know if I can ever get that good.
Phew, all done. I was satisfied after I completed the tasks, and we were back on schedule to finish by the deadline.
You really have some kind of cheat code. Sometimes I really feel like I can't do it.
Why?
You don't know because you're natural.
Hey, if you have something that I'm doing that bothers you, you just tell me.
Mr. Kito?
What's wrong?
I'm sorry for the trouble I caused for this project. I understand if you have to let my company know about this.
Nah.
Huh?
I wasn't actually in trouble or anything. You're new. Of course you're gonna struggle with making it on time with your schedule. It was also on me for leaving it alone until now, so I'm not gonna put in any complaints with your company.
Mr. Kito, this is pretty rare.
What is?
You usually leave people alone when they're out companies people to help them learn, but if it's someone else coming to work with us, you usually help immediately. You don't have to help someone that doesn't work with us grow or anything. In fact, it can lead to some problems.
Actually, I got a call from Miss Kito's company about how I'm making her work too late too often.
What? I'm sorry. I will talk to them.
No, don't worry about it. I figured that would happen too.
Mr. Kito.
So, don't worry about it. What are you staring at, Miss Higurashi?
You seem so sweet to Miss Shion. Are you actually married to her? What? No!
Nah, we aren't married.
I see. Relatives?
Oh,
I'm sorry. We are actually step-siblings. What? But you said you weren't related! Yeah, there's a whole story. I see. Well, I won't dig too much because I know it's private. But, anyway, let's keep working together. Okay, Shion? Yeah, of course.
apparently Shion was Higurashi's favorite. I was a little worried at first, but I'm glad the two are getting along now. Shion looks a little troubled, but... Then, that night...
Nagisa?
What's up?
About today. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're still talking about that? Don't worry about it. But just make sure to let someone know, especially me, if you feel like you won't make it in time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we're siblings, even if we aren't blood-related, so don't hesitate to ask for favors.
You're sure?
Of course.
Okay, then.
Why is she hugging me? What's going on?
Rub.
Why is she rubbing her cheek on me? Shion, what's wrong?
You said I could ask for favors.
I see. That's not what I meant. Maybe she's actually a little goofy? Afterwards, she was stuck on me. Of course, at home, even at work. She wouldn't go far. We usually spent lunch apart, but now she just kept wanting to follow me around. As a result...
Shion, you're spending too much time with him, even if you're his sister! What about you, Miss Hana? You're always following him around too!
This kind of argument happened fairly often. I thought they got along. When the two started a fire, I had to step in to extinguish. This isn't exactly the kind of fire I'm used to extinguishing. However, it wasn't like other people were going to say anything about it, so I had to step in. But, come to think of it, everyone is looking jealous. I spend every day extinguishing those fires while being confused.